Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on East Pattaya. Joining me today, I'm delighted. Third time, it's Phil. How you doing, mate?
I'm good. Good.
I'm getting a bit bored every time I see you. It's like 3 times he's been on here now. 3 times.
Yep.
For good reasons.
Hopefully, yeah.
All good reasons, mate. Yeah. So I'm here in Cheap Charlie's. No, I'm not in Pattaya City. No, I'm not in Jomtien. Today, where are we?
Khao Noi. Soi Khao Noi.
Soi Khao Noi, over on the east side of Pattaya. And I was going to say the dark side, but it's no longer the dark side. Before I came here, I went around Mapachan Lake. My lord, hasn't the area changed?
Oh, hugely. Still growing.
Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I mean, some of the changes that you're going to see in the video I bring out with this one, but just, it blew me away. I couldn't believe how much has changed. But talking of changes, so when did you first open Cheap Charlie's in Soi Khao?
2018.
2018.
Yeah.
So in 2018, when you sat down and said, right, let's open a restaurant, did you foresee that in 2023 you'd be sat here?
No.
So what's happened, mate? I mean, obviously you've been tremendously successful. You've gone from Soi Khao to Jomtien. Now you're here. I mean, when you look back, where did you see that pathway? How did you see you develop so well? What was the key to your success?
No idea what the actual key to the success is, but it's really by demand that we've ended up where we are today.
Yeah.
Macau is, as anybody that eats there knows, it's busy. We can't expand it. So
yeah.
Jomtien, a lot of our customers came from the Jomtien area.
Oh, okay.
So it seemed to be the natural progression. And then we start listening to the feedback that we're getting from people in Jomtien and from Macau, and they're saying, when are you coming to the dark side?
Yeah.
So here we are. It's all about the location for us, and until you can find the right location and you're happy with that, you feel that fits in with the model that you've got for the business, and you can't go anywhere. But this place came up, and it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Well, I think it's a great idea. I mean, Khao Noi, I mean, basically, if you look at the east side of Pattaya, really, you've really got Soi Khao Talo and Khao Noi that, in my opinion, are like the go-to areas. You got Soi Siam, which is lovely, which goes around the lake, but again, that's more like residential kind of stuff. But then, sort of, if you go up to Khao Noi and come around here, you're only across by Tops, aren't you? Not very far away.
Yeah.
I mean, easy to find. If you come up Khao Noi, just look for Tops. It's a big supermarket. Just look on the left-hand side opposite, and you can't miss it. Yeah.
We have got the small sign outside, pretty similar to the one in Jomtien as well, which gives us away a bit.
It does, just a little bit, yeah. And when he says small, you have a look at it. If you miss that, seriously, if you're riding a motorbike, get off it, because you need to check your eyesight. So, 2018. I mean, when you look back, did you ever foresee the pathway that you've gone through? Did you think to yourself, let's start now and then we'll push forward? Because I remember the best breakfast. Remember that?
Yeah, that I knew nothing about until the staff told me about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I did was, it was quite funny. It was very controversial. People are so obsessed by the breakfast.
Still are.
Oh man, it was unbelievable. So I did a survey. So back then in 2018, I went on my YouTube. I said, right, guys, in your opinion, where do you think the best breakfast is? And what we did was we nailed it down to 3, and then I came out and I videoed all 3 of the breakfasts, and Cheap Charlie's and Soi Khao, quite rightly, were the winners. And it's great, well done. I was chuffed for you. Man, the backlash.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we ruffled a few feathers, I think.
God, you've been just. I'll tell you what,
which made it even better.
Yeah, and of course, when ruffled all those feathers, so many people came to check it out. It was even better.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you look back then, to see yourself sat here now, I mean, what do you think when you look back?
The first thing you think is how we've come through what we came through. Because setting the business up initially was very new. I'd done all this sort of thing in the UK, golf club franchises, but never worked in Thailand. So coming over here and learning Thai way of working was an experience in itself, as anybody that's gone through it will understand. And those of you that haven't, maybe don't.
Yeah.
But then just when we're starting to build, COVID came, knocked us for 6. We stayed open for every day apart from 1 day of COVID. Supported the girls and the staff, and a lot of those are still with me now. Yeah. After the sort of 4.5, 5 years that we've been open, and then to come through that and rebuild again, that was hard. It was hard, but we've reaped the benefits of it. We've become reasonably popular. So
very popular.
That took us on to the next stage, to Jomtien, and the next stage, which is here. Yeah.
So when am I going to come back and do another video? Where are you going next?
No.
You said that last time.
I know I did.
You're definitely going to. Where would you be? I'm trying to think now. Where would you go? Oh, Naklua.
Well, just to throw a spanner in the works. No. Just to throw a spanner in the works, somebody contacted me the other day and said, how do you fancy doing one in Buriram?
In Buriram?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Anyway, don't worry about Buriram.
I don't know where it is.
Naklua, I bet you that's next. He says no now, I bet you Naklua's next, because you've got the other places, and Pratanak. Naklua, Pratanak, that there, you've heard it here first, right? I'm going to watch this space. Let's see if I'm right. I'm going to fast forward now 6 months, and I guarantee you, I'm going to be close or there or thereabouts. There or thereabouts. I mean, when you look at your menu, let's talk about your menu for a bit. I mean, number one, when you open a restaurant here, I mean, I think you're incredibly brave, because there are a hatful of restaurants here to compete against. When you look at your menu, where did you go with selection? What made you decide, I'm going to put this one and this one and this one? Did you sort of go out and survey the area and think, well, these are popular dishes, or did you ask customers, potential customers that you knew, if I open a restaurant, what kind of food would you... Where did you get your menu selection from?
A lot of it comes from working in golf clubs in the UK. You tend to see people eating the same thing on the same day of the week.
Really? Creatures of habit.
Yeah, so we put specials on in the golf clubs on the same day. It's always fish on Friday, but other things that people came out on that day for. And we wanted to try and see if the same sort of reaction we would get over here.
Yeah.
So comfort foods, things that expats would like to have, but won't cook themselves, won't get in an expat shop, that we can cook freshly for them.
Oh, I like that, yeah.
So simple things like the bread and butter pudding, the roly-poly, the pancakes on the dessert side, they're all things that take you back to your childhood, back to school, back to home. And you can't get those. So coming out and having those sort of comfort foods, liver and bacon, lasagna, again, all freshly cooked. But things that you think, oh yeah, that's my sort of thing that I would have at home, I'm not getting it. Now we're trying to take that a step further with some of the dishes that we're putting on as specials, and we're trying new things as we go along.
Yeah.
The steak and kidney suet puddings have taken off like crazy.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Freshly made. They're not the bought-in ones, and we're the only supplier at the moment that's getting them in Pattaya.
Brilliant. You see, it's funny, I'm grinning to myself because you just said something which is so true. You mentioned bread and butter pudding. And at the end of this video, when this is turned on, I am going to get some bread and butter pudding, because
It's on the board.
straight away, honestly, I thought to myself, oh, I remember back when I was a kid, you used to have bread and butter pudding. Oh, man. And of course, like you said, these are things that I wouldn't even know how to cook, wouldn't even know how to make. You can't get it in frozen package, or if you can, I don't know where, and probably don't taste well, but freshly cooked now, I think that's a brilliant concept. I like the way you do that.
And we also try to add a little variety to it. So the pancakes is a banana, rum and raisin mixed with the pancakes. The bread and butter pudding is a strawberry bread and butter pudding.
Yeah.
The roly-poly is a blueberry and vanilla filling, just to add a little bit of variety to it as well.
Yeah. What's your most popular dish here?
Most popular dish is fish and chips.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, like when I was a kid, like you say, Fridays was always fish and chips. But I'm bored with the fish and chips. I really am. And every Friday, you go on social media, fish and chip Friday, fish and chip Friday. You think, oh, it's death by fish. Now, nothing against fish and chips. It's just for me as an individual, it's not really. And yet, that's your most popular dish.
It's the most popular dish from the menu. The most popular dish by numbers every day are the specials.
Right.
Because of the reward card.
I was just going to ask you about that.
Yeah, that's taken off hugely. So on a Saturday, the sirloin steak with 2 eggs and fries is $1.99. With the reward card, you get it for $99. Last Sunday, the roast lamb was $2.19. You get that for $99. So in 3 days, you've paid for your reward card.
So explain the reward card.
It's
Guys, this is good. Listen to
it's
this.
299 baht for 4 months. The current one ends on February the 29th, as it's a leap year. So we give you an extra day free. No expense spared.
All counts.
Once you paid your $2.99, you can use it immediately. That entitles you to all of the daily specials at 99 baht. So today the half roast chicken is $1.99. With the reward card, you only pay 99 baht.
So 3 meals is covered.
Yes.
And is that reward card in each of the restaurants? Was it across the whole of them?
It's valid. You can use the one reward card wherever you buy it. You can use it in all 3 restaurants.
Well, that's a no-brainer. 300 baht.
Yep.
Yeah, so 300 baht, guys. If you're in Jomtien, cheap charter's in Jomtien. If you're in the town, it's in Soy Macau. If you're over here, it's here. 3 meals in 4 months.
Yep.
Wow. format. So are all the dishes 99 baht regardless of what they're on the menu if you use your reward card?
It's only the ones that are the specials on the blackboard.
Right, so whatever the special of the day is,
Yeah.
if you've got your reward card, that special is 99 baht.
Yeah, yeah. And there are normally 4 specials every day.
4?
Yeah.
Wow. And so how do they get the card? Just literally walk in and pay their money?
That's one of the service girls. They'll put it onto your bill and you start using it immediately.
So on your first bill?
Yeah.
No, guys. Well, oh man, that's brilliant. That really is. So after having bread pudding, I think I might be getting myself a reward card as well. Really? I didn't realise it was that good. I knew it was. I know it's popular because a lot of people have said to me, "Oh yeah, get the reward card," but I didn't realise how it actually worked. But to be valid across all 3 of your restaurants, I think that's fantastic. I think that's really, really good.
From what we've found is that certain dishes on certain days, I can't change the menu. I'm forced not to change the menu.
Really?
Because gammon on Wednesday, liver and bacon on a Thursday, fish on a Friday,
Saturday, what's your Saturday special?
sirloin steak, yeah, meatloaf,
Sunday roast.
yeah,
That was special.
yeah, with 2 roasts.
99 baht for a Sunday roast.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. How many do you sell a day? On your Sunday roast at 99 baht, that's got to be hundreds.
The Sunday roast is the highest one. That's
Yeah.
probably 150
150 Sunday roast.
in each place.
That's fair now. That's 450. No wonder the chickens are scared when you walk down the road. They know where you're going to end up. They know. So, one thing's changed dramatically, isn't it? Because when I first met you back in Soy Buakhao, you were working hard and endlessly like you're still doing. In Jomtien, still the same. But there's a new addition to your team now, isn't there?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry, Ian, if you're watching, you want to have a go at him. But to think about it, it's your son.
Yeah. He's coming over, joining the team, and enjoying working together.
For now.
Yes, yeah. You always wonder, family working together, will it work? But we've got a fantastic relationship.
Yeah.
We are as much best friends as we are.
Yeah, I met him the other day. Lovely guy, really good guy, and he's
Yeah.
into his sports, isn't he?
He is, yeah.
Is he going to put sports on in there, or are you going to stamp your foot down?
Well,
and say
no, we'll have the sports on. We're looking at setting a golf society up
Are you?
as part of the dark side. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant!
Another thing that we've got over here that we haven't started up yet, but there is a room that we could turn into a function room.
Right.
So for small birthday parties, we may do it for Sunday lunches, something like that. But it's an idea that going forward will sort of take advice from what people ask for, what people are looking for.
You mentioned about parties. You mentioned about doing stuff like. I mean, do you offer outside catering for people who've got parties? And maybe someone's got a party, thinks, "Oh, I can do some food." Can they get in touch with you to get a delivery for a party?
Very much so. Very much so. We had a party who came to us last year for Christmas Day. They run a small bar with no kitchen. Asked if we could do a takeaway for a dozen Christmas dinners, which we did. And they came in last week. And they booked the same bar and booked the same thing, but they booked it from here because it's closer to their bar.
Well, you said about Christmas dinner. It's round the corner. It's coming up very, very soon. Tell us about your Christmas dinner. What's on offer?
It's very traditional. Turkey, ham, roast, mash, traditional sprouts, pigs in blankets, Yorkshire pudding, stuffing, gravy, and then a choice of traditional mince pie and custard, or we do homemade cheesecakes, and they are hugely popular. And there's a couple of Christmas ones that we're going to do, like a quality streak and cranberry.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and celebrations and chocolate and
I'm going.
cake and bounty and.
Oh, stop! I'm leaving. I've worked my nuts off for the last 4 months to do my fatty to fitty, and you're just sitting there rolling off all these wonderful dishes. I'm like, oh man, I'm already going to have the bread pudding afterwards, and now you're talking about quality street and stuff. Like, oh god, damn! And
all the home comforts.
Well, yeah,
have at Christmas.
But it's exactly what you say. That's very, very true. Because if you go back to your childhood, I mean, especially me, Christmas was a time where you got all the family together. And like you say, with all the traditional mince pies and this kind of thing, it's like, great. Oh, man. And please tell me that your loyalty card isn't available for 99 baht for Christmas dinner.
It's not, but the full price of the Christmas dinner is 675 for the 2 courses and coffee. If you have a reward card, you can get it for 575.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you, that's still an incredible bargain. I mean, when you consider the cost, and this is what people don't understand, is they miss the point. Oh, that's expensive. Well, you go and import and get the food that's imported, and then you pay that, and then you knock up your Christmas dinner and see how much change you get out of 1,000 baht.
Yeah.
People often overlook that, and it's a little bit of a bugbear on because I go around sometimes. So I went there the other day. Oh, that's expensive. Well, what did you have? And they'll have something that's imported or an imported steak and stuff. And I'm like, well, go into any of the supermarkets here and buy an imported steak, see how much that is compared to, you know, the buffalo that's walked down the road an hour ago. You know, they don't get it.
And you just have to look at what, again, local supermarkets are selling turkeys for.
Yeah.
At the moment, you can see on social media how much it is here, and it's
Frightening.
not cheap.
It's frightening, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever get to relax?
Not recently, but yeah, golf.
Golf?
Yeah.
So when you and Ian play, who wins?
Depends what handicap I give him.
Well, what do you mean? What you give him? He's got to only have one handicap, surely.
He didn't when he came out here because he'd never had time in the UK to take it seriously.
Yeah.
He didn't get a handicap until he came over here and we played with the Outback.
All right. So what have you given him?
He's now off 27.9.
27.9. Well, that's 27.9 better than me. I'm in the woods. And what are you playing off?
17.9.
17 point. Happy days. There you go. So you come and have a game of golf, and you're going to do a golf society soon.
Yeah. We've got a few guys who I've played with over the years that live out here, and they're looking at managing it themselves. So we'll set it up. We'll do breakfast on arrival before everybody goes. Then we'll have a little presentation afterwards. I don't want to go down the route of trying to hold people here to drink in the bus.
Yeah.
It's not that sort of place.
Yeah.
But we'll meet here and we'll finish here and try and have a bit of fun in between.
Happy days, and spend some hours in the drinks.
Yes.
Well, if you like me, you'll be in the trees, the woods, the lakes, everything. Oh,
There's a bit of shade there.
well, yeah, I think I spend less time on the fairway than I do in the rest of the golf course. It's terrible, it really is. So, coming back to here, you open every day?
Yep. 7 in the morning until 10 at night.
7 till 10 every day.
Yeah.
And obviously, I know you've got a big presence on social media, so all your specials and everything on there as well?
They are, posted weekly. Everything's on there. The information about the card, where we are, so that you can pin each of the restaurants if you need to find us. Recipe, menu, all the menus there. Shortly we'll be trialling some form of delivery service from Cownoi for the dark side.
Oh, brilliant.
Not sure how it'll work at the moment, but it's something that we've been asked for, so we'll give it a go.
Yeah,
So we'll have a
fantastic.
takeaway and delivery menu, and we'll take it from there.
Do you do deliveries in Silvercow and Jomtien?
Not as a norm, no.
Right.
Some of our customers over the period have been sick and fallen off the motorbikes and not been able to get out, so they'll give us a call and we do the service as much as we can.
Yeah.
But as you know, getting around Macau is not the easiest thing.
Oh, no. It's getting worse. I mean, but there again, to be fair, I'm going to contradict myself because I'm glad it's busy because we've had it where it hasn't been.
Yes.
And
yes.
that was been an awful time. And you know, one of the accolades I think you thoroughly deserve is not only did you get through what was an incredibly unforeseen and very, very tough time, but you helped so many other people as well while you were doing that, and you've expanded during that period, which is it's phenomenal. It really is.
And it's lovely for me when I now look back that one of the girls that first started with me, she's now supervisor down in Jomtien. One of the other girls is now supervisor here.
Yeah.
So they've sort of spread their wings and moved, and they live in the accommodation sort of provided in Jomtien and here. We've got 9 rooms upstairs that the staff live in. So
Yeah.
helps them out a little bit as well.
I couldn't live up there.
No.
No, because I'd be constantly down here. As soon as I get the smell of it, like, oh God, I'm hungry now. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
That bacon on the griddle smell.
Oh yeah, and you do a full English as well, don't you?
Yeah.
What's the price of your full English?
159 for the big one.
159, guys, and again, fantastic value. You've just got to come. One of the best things is have a look on their Facebook page, on the social media. All the pictures are there, and if you pass it, come and drop in and just have a look at the comprehensive menu there that's on the board. It really is a fantastic range of food you offer. I think you cover pretty much everyone's taste.
We try to, and the basic breakfast in here is still 99 baht. So you can get one sausage, 1 bacon, tomato.
I'm not doing that competition
Friday.
again. You got me in all kinds of trouble. They're all moaning and crying about it. Oh, you didn't recognise my player. Well, hang on, mate. I put it out there. I can't help if you won. You won fair and square. That was it. But anyway, well, this has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time, Phil.
Pleasure, thank you.
Guys, all jokes aside, come up, have a chat. He's a great guy. Really is a nice guy. Make you feel very welcome. Go and have a look in Soy Bacau. Have a look down in Jomtien. It's Soy 5, isn't it, Jomtien?
Soy 5, yeah.
Soy 5. Which
Opposite
is,
end to immigration.
yeah, I was going to say, if you don't know Soy 5, you soon will because it's immigration soy. So anyway, go into immigration, drop your stuff in there, leg it out, come down, have a breakfast in Sheep Charlie's, go back, pick your passport up and away you go at the base.
Yep.
Simple as that. Or if you're over this side of the woods, come up here in Khao Noi. Like I say, I'll pin drop all the locations in the description below, so have a look down there. All the pin drops will be there, so where the 3 restaurants are. And come out and check what is, in my opinion, some of the best food, and certainly some of the best value food that you're likely to find in this city. All right, that's it for me. That's it from Phil. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Have a look on our Discord. We've got a page on there with Cheap Charlies on Discord, so have a look there. A lot of information is posted in there as well, so have a look at that, guys. 16,000 plus members in there, completely free of charge, so have a look at that. Check out our Instagram and our TikTok. Now, I'm going to send Bo up here in the not too distant future. She's going to stay up here for an hour, and then all the time they're bringing food there, she's going to do little short videos, and we'll put that in our Instagram and our TikTok, so watch this space for that one. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to our members area on buzzingpattaya.com. Have a look on there, and it will show you there what I can't show you on here. All right, that's it from me. That's it from Phil. We're here at Cheap Charlies, Soi Khao Noi. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.